Hello and welcome back to Severed Sons Presents Rolling in the Netherdeep. We're excited to bring you a brand new tale adventure in the lands of Wildmount. My name is Ron Murphy, Dungeon Master, and around the virtual table we have.
Hey everybody, this is Bill, and I'll be playing Orgoth Skullcrusher, your half-orc, half-drow, all badass, unarmed battle master. And let's go!
Question of the day:
Shit.
soup or salad? And what is your favorite appetizer?
All right, Orgoth, soup, salad, appetizer.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we don't. I eat salad sometimes, but I like to combine those two. So my mama would make a soup that had like salad things in it, like vegetables or sometimes like meat, and it was kind of thick. I don't. She called it stew, but it's always like a salad soup or a soup salad, the same. And then appetizers. I kind of don't understand what appetizers are for, because it just seems like little food when you should be eating big food at that point. But I do like having little things wrapped in bacon. It kind of doesn't matter what it is, but if it's wrapped in bacon. But I'd rather have just like a side of pig.
Hi everyone, this is Jaiden, playing Laphus Prismawing, your local reborn wizard of smut. If I sound a little different, I am in a hotel. And so, just to let you guys know, and as for soup, salad, and favorite appetizer, it doesn't matter. She can't eat it.
Fuck. That's
At all.
At all. Yeah.
What a shame.
And this was your idea for the question too. So
Hey, look, you asked a question. I'm like soup or salad. If I will say though, she never had an appetizer really when she was younger. So her mom never made that sort of stuff. So she doesn't actually know what an appetizer would be.
like no fried chicken nuggets or anything.
She doesn't know what that is.
Bless you. Hi, folks. Thanks for tuning in. This is Ross. I'm playing Wilvan Grandmane. And super salad. It definitely goes to salad. As my clan was a predominantly gatherers, some hunters, of course, but we well versed in gathering. And as for appetizers, I love. There was one tavern when I was a kid that made these fried mushroom caps, and they were about this big, and they had a beautiful crunch to them, and they had a little juice when you bit it. They're so warm. Oh
yeah.
Oh man, I never found anything quite like that. Fried mushrooms.
Hey everyone, this is Jaime. I'm playing North and Lapuhs. You know what? Soup, salad, depends on what you eat with it. You know, you can also have gazpacho. That's also an option. But, you know, why not both? You can pay just a little bit extra and have both, so that's good. Appetizer, I mean, being a bit bougie sometimes, if there are garlic escargot on the menu with a bit of cheese on top, let's go with that.
I've never had escargot.
Escargot is so good.
With cheese? I never really thought that it was.
You have garlic
cheese
escargot
dish.
and you just have cheese, like a layer of cheese on top, and you slap that in the broiler.
Fascinating.
Wow.
I learned something today.
So Dermot, he is a soup guy. He like the thicker the better. Like keep that strength up. He likes fried zucchini. Io kelp salad, but for her appetizer, she'll just have a glass of red.
My girl. That's my girl.
And gals, you stole my answer. Gazpacho.
Oh!
The colder the better. And for the appetizer, he'll like, I would just like some ice to munch on. So.
Oh god. It's just like hands in the glass, just taking the ice out. Oh yuck.
All I got from that is that North and Galsari I'd have something in common.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
They can bond over gazpacho.
Ship it!
Good soup.
Anything else we need to talk about before we start?
This question reminded me very quickly of a short joke. An old couple in their 90s is celebrating their 60th wedding anniversary. They get together. It's a beautiful night. At the end, as they're getting ready for bed, the wife comes in and she's wearing a Wonder Woman costume. And she looks at her husband and says, "So, honey, would you like some super sex?" And he says, "Well, I don't know. It depends on what the soup is." That's it.
Let's go with soup tonight.
Good soup.
Left hook.
Super salad. What the heck is a super salad?
Well, if everyone is ready, let's begin today's episode of Rolling the Netherdeep, episode 40. Can you imagine 40 episodes?
Wow.
Crazy.
Bing, 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 bing.
Named Puzzles. So last time, North, you dueled Bruce, the rudium-infected head of the people of Farhaven, and of somewhat a high up in the chain. Farhaven is an underground refuge for a syndicate known only as the Veil. Sorry, I was mistaken there. It's the Veil. The chain is the people. I'll talk about the chain here in a second. As the evenly matched contenders fought, an invisible Laphus noticed somebody breaking into the Veil's HQ, discovering an assassin named Tatters who was stealing the town's treasure. After a short tussle, the two came to an agreement, Laphus taking the items and Tatters taking the gold. North defeated Bruce in a narrow victory, and after resting, the Favoured Few returned to Ank'Harel, only to meet Amkesni, who showed the party a dead rat with rudium crystal growing around its eyes. So, Amkesni is standing there, and she's just holding the dead rat, and is like, my cellar at the Mystic Pursuits is flooded. It was not flooded before. There's water all down there, and I was brought this rat by somebody who was down in my cellar helping me out, and I just wanted to show it to you. I thought it was important that you know.
You're saying it's flooded and this is coming up?
Yeah.
And they weren't like this before?
I didn't know I had rats. I thought I had I had the rat exterminator in just last month, and it was not like that. No rats. I run a clean magic shop.
Obviously. He looks at the rat.
Did
the
you
other guy?
touch the crystals at all?
I say that again. You were breaking up. I'm sorry.
Did you touch the crystals at all?
Oh no, I knew better than to touch the crystals. They have a sense of not quite evil, but just like very, very like they're very heavy emotions, heavy anger, heavy everything.
So what's under your shop?
Water.
It's water now. I had a little bit of I have two basement levels. The first basement level is my storage area for junk, and the second level is sort of I had a bit of a worm farm, and I grew some things on there, some mushrooms, little things that help us. I would sell on the side, and it's just completely flooded now.
Well, if this is what's coming up, I wonder if you have something underneath that worm farm of yours.
I do not know. The water did not seem to be receding at all.
Can't you get someone to drain that?
But perhaps I can try. I wanted to. I saw the thing with the crystals and everything, and I just wanted to let you all know.
If something turns up when you drain that, let us know. Please.
I will. I'll be going to find out. Get somebody. A lot of men with buckets, I think, is the way I'm going to go the route. I think that's what I can afford. So.
Are there many more rats like this? Or is this the only one?
I saw two.
All right. As you're bringing people over to help you with this,
Yes.
you've told us we'll look into it.
Mm-hmm.
But but it might be in your best interests, our best interests, if you don't show anyone these. Don't tell anyone about,
I
about
would
the
I would
crystals
not.
that you've seen.
I will not tell.
And he looks them in the eyes like, there are some people that if they found out about this, you would not be a safe place for you anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are they that important? Are they that dangerous?
Wilvan just nods. He says, and
she takes the
hungry.
cloth that she was wrapped the rat in and kind of just like, Laphus, your Ashes kind of headbutts you a couple of times, but that's about it. So,
What is it, buddy? Did Timmy fall down the well?
Yep. Actually, yep.
Classic
Yes.
Timmy.
Yeah.
Timmy.
Kesney, you said you saw like two more rats, or was it?
I saw another. I left it underneath the.
Oh, but is it dead, or did you see it?
It was dead. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, and is there can you get to like the sewers or something through your basement?
I
Like
did
how
not
the
think
rats get in?
so. I am assuming they came up through the water, but like maybe there was a crack and maybe the water forced the rats up. But
Well, like a crack in your floor or something.
yes,
but there's not normally water. In
no,
your
no,
basement
no, no, no,
at all, like a sink or something.
No. I throw my chamber pot out into the street like everybody else. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sure. Of course. All right. Okay. Okay.
You better go take care of your store.
I will.
And we'll look into it.
And she wraps up the rat and takes it with her and leaves.
Before she leaves, she just goes, hey, I'm Kesney. I will see you shortly after.
Oh,
Have something to talk to you about.
Oh, please come by. It's always welcome to have any of you come into my shop and buy things. So, see you soon.
See ya.
And she leaves. The afternoon is yours. What would you like to do?
Wash off, take a short rest. I am very much fucked up, my good sir.
Hell of a fight, though. You gave him hell.
I only
So
saw
did
like
he.
2 seconds of it. How'd it go?
I'm pleased with myself. That's about it.
Speaking of, while you guys were doing that, some people came by. You know, the other not Vale.
Should we talk
Stole the
about
money.
this upstairs, maybe?
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you want.
You're muted, Bill.
Orgoth looks around. He's like,
Wait, should we go upstairs and talk about this? Maybe not down here.
I mean, if people want to lean
Gonna
in
have
close
some
to me,
hot
sure.
The
water
bird goes,
brought up.
secrets. Ember, secrets.
Ah,
Secrets.
Let's go.
I'm gonna have some hot water brought up to my room just so I could clean up a bit.
Okay. Whose room do you go to talk?
I stole all the
Wilvan,
blankets.
so you have all the blankets? You want to go in your room since you're the one who needs the bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to North's room.
North's the first room. Okay. So you go in
The
there.
second one, I took everything from the first and put it in the...
Yeah.
I even have a little, like, room divider so I can actually step behind that when I need to take some stuff up to wash a little bit more.
Okay, I'm sorry, Laphus. You were talking. I just didn't.
Oh,
want
no, you're
anybody to
fine.
hear.
No, it's not like I care who knows about it.
Well, yeah, but you said before, like, if you're gonna say things, you should be careful, like what you say and who you say them to.
Yeah, that's
so I was
you
trying
talking
to,
about my
like,
business.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought this was business. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Go
Oh
on,
no, you're
Laphus.
fine. But I did manage to, whenever that she was stealing Tatters, I believe her name was, I managed to take a couple of things from there. one of which I can't use. But I think, Wilvan, I think you might like it. And she's going to reach into her little bag and pull out a drum set and hands it over to Wilvan.
Wilvan's eyes get wide as he takes it.
It has a little.
Inspects it.
It has a little beater that comes with it,
Mm-hmm.
and
Finely made.
very, very nicely made. Possibly old, but not in bad condition. It's like well taken care of.
This hasn't been played in a long time.
Like you should play it at some point and see what it does. I
Thank
feel
you.
some magic coming from it, but
I've never had a magical instrument. This is quite exciting. Thank you. I'm excited to learn about it.
should I tell him what?
Yeah, go ahead and
What
tell
he-
him. Yes.
So put up how do you pronounce it? It's
I don't know. It's an Irish
pyramid
name.
cittern.
Yeah.
It's gonna look like a fucking guitar, but we're flavoring it to be
Yeah.
drums.
Okay.
Let me put the link in our chat. But it's a drum, but an Irish. What are they called?
Like a boron.
Yeah,
Like the big
yeah,
one
yeah,
that
yeah,
you
that's what it
have
is.
And you play with a tipper.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
okay, cool.
that's what Wilvan has, a small
Right.
boron.
Yeah.
But this one
This
larger?
full
Is
size,
it-
full size, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because Wilvan's is like a little hip thing. He rarely uses the mallet because it's so convenient for his hand. But no, this is. Looking at the picture now.
Yeah, and I just put the item into the chat.
That's beautiful. I would have no idea how to say that. Mac Fuirmid Cittern. Fuirmid. That's my guess. All right. Action to play. Wow, those are cool spells that it plays. Cool. This is spectacular. Thank you, Laphus.
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't be if I could, I would keep it, but it's fine.
Hey, keep those fingers sticky. As far as I'm concerned, this is great.
As for another thing, that's something that for me to exchange because I feel like it'll be better off to be something else. So how did you guys talk? Did you guys talk to what is his name? The guy who you fought north?
Bruce.
No, that was an actual question
Sorry,
to North.
sorry.
North is washing off. Still a bit miffed, so not open to conversation that much.
We didn't talk much. As the fight came to an end was when the entire place started to realize they were under attack.
All right. So do you guys have any more business with them at all? Are we done with that chapter in your lives?
Well, a few of us got those cards from is the chain, is it? This group down there in the Vale. They're passing out business cards like it's the candy, and they keep saying to call upon them if we need help. I got one.
I
And
have was from someone up here, so I don't believe they're together.
well,
Yeah, all of the cards have they're white, kind of almost like an ivory color, like paper, really nice paper, thick, and have a 3 chain links linked together in the middle of it, but no other writing. And you've seen several people do things to make images appear on them.
I'm gonna take the one I got, and since I'm pretty much full of open wounds, I'm gonna rub it against one of them.
Like the blood just kind of seeps into, and you see this is the one you got from upstairs, like the one shot.
Upstairs, the one shot.
Yes. And it has it goes out, the ink spreads through the paper, taking a red color, and becomes a mask.
Uh-huh.
And you see, like, written kind of underneath, like around the curves of the mask, an address. And the address is in the Circlet Walk of Ankarel.
Might be useful later.
Who's that one from?
Someone I met. Someone who gave me a little cue where to find the friend who gave us the password to get in there.
Well, to answer your question, Laphus, right now, I think our business has concluded. But I have a feeling that we'll be seeing at least someone from Barhaven again.
I mean, I'm almost tempted to let the other people know that they might be weakened in a bit because of some creatures that were left down there. If we can get two groups to just kill each other, or at least render each other less powerful.
I don't know. Leaving them fighting amongst themselves, standing at a stalemate, keeps the ruidium from being mined and keeps them from being a pain in our ass. They keep each other busy for right now. Right? We got bigger fish to fry, so I say we let them be. It's not our job to police the world.
No, it's not.
I mean, as long as they can't get to the rudium, right? That's the big important thing.
Yeah, if they get smart and decide, fuck this fight, let's go get some rudium, they'll have a couple of bullets to try and fight off.
Yeah, but it seems like that was the important thing, and we took care of the important thing, right? So I mean, I guess if they do what they do, they're gonna do that.
We'll cross that bridge if it happens, but I think we have to put our attention elsewhere, up here on the surface now.
It's not our business anymore, and shouldn't we not care about it? If it's not our business, right, Laphus?
Not our business for now, unless like they somehow destroy the bullets and then start bringing up rudium again, and then it'll be our business again.
Oh, so speaking of business, like since we're all together, maybe we should talk about stuff like Favoured Few business, maybe. I'm really happy we're all together. I'm really happy we're all together. I thought we worked really good. We always work really good as a team, right? And I just feel like there's stuff that's not getting said because no one wants to say it first. That's it. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
And Orgoth starts looking very pointedly between North and Laphus.
Laphus just gets up and it's just like, well, I have some business with Kemsey, so I'm gonna do that.
Oh, see, this is the problem. No, this is the problem, right? Everybody,
I'll see you later.
We just talk about it.
Do you respect this team or not, Laphus?
I respect you guys. I will 100% stand beside you when it comes to a fight. If you need help, I will be there to help.
But otherwise, it's only you, right?
I mean, at the very end? At the very end?
We're not at the very end, so sit the fuck down, maybe?
No, I'm good. I'll stand.
So what exactly happened at the embassy?
What does it matter? You don't believe me.
I would like to.
Someone had my leg. When to go after it, I did. Cause the ship to go down. nobody actually died that was important to you. Someone died that has something to do with someone I know. That was
But
the important thing to me.
You put so many lives at risk, including people I don't give a shit about, but still.
But did anyone actually die?
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. I feel like it would matter a lot more if someone did.
I don't think so, no.
So was it like, but intent, right? Intent's always important. Like Laphus, you didn't like mean to make the ship crash, right? That wasn't like your goal. Your goal was for your leg. Is that right?
I wanted my leg.
Did you care
I needed to
about
get it
what
back.
happened?
What was that?
Did you care about what could have happened at all? Or was it just leg?
It's leg.
So you didn't give a shit if anyone died or not in the end?
I mean, not really.
See, that's my problem. I can't keep going if we're not gonna keep putting lives at stake like that. And just not give a shit about if someone dies from actions that we've done that may directly or indirectly have put them at risk. I don't care about going into a duel with someone who's obviously more powerful than me on a 1-on-1. I don't give a shit. I'm ready to do that for my team, but am I putting other people at risk? No.
Wilvan's been sitting there with his arms crossed. He always likes to let the conversation just happen. And once there's a lull long enough, he'll look at North and say, I think Orgoth is right. I know you didn't ask me, but I think that intent is very important. I believe that Laphus was, as you say, leg.
She doesn't give a shit.
Because she's never given us any indication that she's been looking for anything else. Since we met Laphus, and forgive me for speaking for you, Laphus, but since we met her, it's been about making herself whole again. Now that's important to her, and therefore, it's become important to me. But we have just risked countless lives by leaving a bullet alive down there underground.
These people are putting lives at risk anyways with Iridium, period.
So is it not? It's all. Wilvan starts to kind of laugh. He says, it's all gray, is it not? The whole godforsaken world is just gray.
It is.
So Laphus has a goal. Laphus is trying to achieve that goal. I understand that. She's not done anything to put us at risk. And he looks over at Laphus again. He says, she's not sticking to us like glue, but neither have I. She's got business. It's got to get done.
If you were in my situation, would you be saying the same thing?
I don't know, North. I lost my family a long time ago.
See, I thought so too. I just got them back.
And you found that they're quite important to you, it seems.
Yeah. So, pardon me, but many times, over and over, I've heard, I don't give a shit if people are not important. I only give a shit about the people that are important to me, and apparently, these things that are important to me don't matter to someone else in this group, and are not being respected. And I can't work in a team where there's disrespect regarding that. I'm willing to put my fucking life on the line. I could have gotten infected by that shit. Did I do it for myself? No. I'm ready to go to fucking stupid lengths for people. I think I've shown it. Just like to know that I'm not the only one ready to do that. To put myself aside for the group.
Well, I mean, you know, I am. That's all I want to do is make sure that I'm helping everybody. I mean, this whole thing started because you helped me do something I always wanted to do, and as we've adventured together and talked and shared meals and I think become closer. I know that there are things that are important to everyone, and the thing that for me is it's always seems to be about family, or those that we consider to be family. I mean, North, you're finding your family that you thought was gone, and that's really important to you. And Wilvan, everything with you is about the family you lost, and that you got this mark now that's somehow connected to family and something else. And I can't talk about Laphus's business because I said I wouldn't, but there's more than just Laphus wants her leg things for herself. And maybe it's stupid, but I think of you all as family. And so I just want to do things for you because you're the most closest thing I have to family other than my mama. So
here's the thing. I 100% will support all of you for what you guys do. You guys need help with checking out what this thing that's following Wilvan around? I'll help. I'll go out of my way to help. Orgoth, I will cheer you on and help you out whenever you're fighting that tournament, whatever it is. North, I don't know what you want, but whatever it is that is within my standards, I will help you. I'm not going to make fun of you or question you. Will not question any of you for what you guys are doing, but I will help.
And you know that I'm gonna help you. Like we all said that on the road a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think the thing that for me, I will just talk for me, that makes it hard is sometimes when you because you get this tingle, right? And you know when something that is a part of you is close by, is that then like you just go for it. And maybe it's because you're used to being alone, or you're used to not having people there to help, but like we're here to help you too. It's not just whether you will help us. You have to know that we're going to help you. And
I understand.
And,
I
sometimes let us help you, actually.
This was a very time-sensitive thing.
If we knew, we could have worked something else, and all of this wouldn't have happened.
The moment I felt it, I was after that thing. I felt it about a day or so before it actually came into the city.
And you didn't say shit?
It was literally all out there. I was trying to find a way as to how it would even get here into the city.
Oh, you know.
And it was far up in the air. I don't know how I was going to go up there. And I don't know if you guys know any sort of way to go high up in the air.
Well,
We've been on
maybe we
ships.
would know if we all talked about it together.
Yeah.
I'm
been
sorry,
on sh-
Norn. I'm sorry.
I've been on ships long enough to know that unless you have a fucking canoe, you can't make that
You have an
ship
airship?
sail by yourself. No. This was a metaphor, a comparison, a lived story, but whatever.
Lapis, would you be open? No, I'm asking genuinely. Would you be open to just sharing with us when those moments come up? Letting us know where you're headed, when you'll think you'll be back, whether you might need our help.
All right. So long as it's in the city and you guys are close by, I will let you know that there are some times where, like the one with M. Kemsney, I had to actually go right back to Wildmount. That one I had to do by myself. I wasn't going to drag you guys along just to come right back here and deal with your own thing.
Can we make an addendum to it if it is within the city's vicinity, like a bit around? Also,
As
Like
long as you
not-
guys are around, I'm not going to chase you guys down for this.
still close by.
Yeah, close by.
And while we're making addendums, Wilvan's head snaps over to North. He says, when I look at Laphus, I see someone who's just... Laphus is probably one of the bluntest people that I've ever met. And that, I'm coming at that as a compliment, Laphus.
Mhm.
It seems to me that you got a trust problem, North.
Oh, absolutely, I do, and I know that.
Okay, well, that's a you problem,
That's a me problem.
not a Lapis problem. And you have to figure that out. Because we are a group. Lapis has come through for us. God, I shudder to think what would have happened underground if Lapis would not have been there with us. She's there. Even when she's not there, she ends up there. You just gotta trust she's gonna be there. Something happened. Yeah, something that was a terrible thing. It could have been worse, right? But here we are. I don't know, North. You live in the past and you miss what's happening now.
But doesn't the past influence the now?
Yeah. So let's make the future and let's make it count.
You guys do live much shorter than I do. Alright then, let's try Favoured Few 2.0, I guess.
Okay, yeah, because like the now is the past of the future. So let's have the now be awesome, like starting right now. Right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Did I figure that out right? I think that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
You look
Sure,
over
sure.
and you see Parker on your shoulder giving you a thumbs up. So.
How does the
Oh.
spider have a
Does
thumbs
he have
up?
He's like,
Did you? It's just one leg, like, hey.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna take
thanks,
a
Parker.
big, deep breath and just like extend my hand to Laphus.
Laphus sees that deep breath and like just forces air into her lungs and does the same thing before she takes it.
You're mocking me.
Oh, simulating life for you.
I
Oh
don't
my
think-
God.
I don't think that was a mock. I don't think she knows how to do it.
It's difficult to breathe.
Then don't.
I don't know how you guys do it.
Don't.
everyone take inspiration, please.
Aww.
Rad.
Adding inspiration to my inspiration
Yeah,
again.
damn. I always never.
Oh
use
no,
it.
I didn't have any. I had
Hold on to it.
nothing. It was like,
So okay, you know what has to happen right now, then, right?
I am not hugging.
And Orgoth
no,
puts his
no.
arms
I
out
hate that.
wide.
No,
Orgoth.
Orgoth, I'm all fucked up from this fight. I'm still hurting.
Okay.
Let's not.
Okay. Everybody owes me then. You all owe me out.
I'm gonna give you a little punch on the friendly punch on the shoulder instead.
Okay. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. So okay. You can punch my shoulder. That's okay.
Yeah, anytime I get hugs, I just feel my organs turning more and more into like sludge inside of me, so it's fine.
Oh god.
Okay. No, that's no.
Things I did not want to think about. That's another one.
All right, North, you look like hell.
Thank you.
So you need that rest. But
I'm just gonna
Laphus,
sit a few minutes.
I'm in top shape. If you want someone, I won't say need, but if you want someone to come along with you to M. Kesney's, I'm available.
You can come with. I'm literally just going to change an item to something else because I need to give a gift to a specific someone we know.
Listen, I don't care what you're doing. It's not my business. I'm just saying that.
Oh, I felt like we
could
needed
go
to start
along with
saying
you.
my business.
I appreciate the candor. But what I mean to say is I'm not offering to go because I don't trust you. I'm just offering to go in case something happens, something comes up.
You can come with me.
He'll stand, which isn't much different than him sitting on a tall chair, and he'll put his sword back on, and he'll say, "Let's go."
And as you do, time freezes. And you look over in the chair behind you, and you see the dragon, legs crossed. He's just got his arms like, "Hello. I believe that I owe you something."
That you do. And it's about damn time.
Just a little clue, a little puzzle. To, if you're going on the road to discovering who I really am, you need clues. And so I give you this. I start the day and end the end, and do the same for your dear friend.
Wilvan raises an eyebrow.
Will that help you a little bit? A little start on our journey together. This is the same one I gave to your sister a long time ago. You did not take her along.
Wilvan's eyebrow goes back down when he says that. He says, "And what's next?"
You'll see. I just want to take a little walk around the neighborhood, see what's available, see what things I can get you into.
Listen, just whatever business you have with me, whatever your end game is, right now, I'm not, frankly, not concerned. That's your business is yours, and it's going to be mine no matter what. But will you just leave them out of it?
If they want to come along, I heard your entire conversation. They'll involve themselves if they want to. I don't care. They can sacrifice their lives for you. And I don't care.
Yeah, right. But they're coming along for me. And your business is with me.
Yeah.
So if you've got something to throw at me, that's fine. But throw it at me, okay?
Okay. I'll think about it. And with that, time speeds up and you're back.
So I feel like we should get you some boots that have like 3-inch heels, kind of like North. So that way when you actually stand, you get a little bit taller.
You're saying I need some 6-inch boots now?
You can't,
If you can rock
judge
it.
somebody from their height like that. I learned that like right away with Wilvan. Like first time we met. So
I feel like Wilvan could rock some heels.
I mean, it's
Well-
good for your calves.
Wilvan again has been just like stripped from a lighthearted moment, gone like, and then thrown right back into the same lighthearted moment. So he's his hat is down, covering his eyes, and he hears you all, and he just, let's go, and he starts walking out the door.
See you guys later. Bye.
I don't know if you wrote that down, but I'm sending it to you in a
Yeah,
Facebook
please.
message.
I did, but yeah, that'll be I won't lose that.
Okay.
That more than I will lose this.
Okay.
I can't write very well with these, so thank you for writing that down.
Okay. So over the next, what I want to do is, this is going to be a little loosey-goosey time-wise. I don't want to like account for every single hour that we do over the next few days. And if we only take a full day of doing this, it's fine. But basically, just want to go through, see what you all want to do, and go through, knock everything off on the floor, and find out. Let you do the things you want to do, whether it's in a group or together or solo or what. So I know Wilvan and Laphus are going to Mystic Pursuits. North, where are you headed to?
Short rest is where I'm headed to.
Orgoth, where are you headed to?
Before I leave North's room, Orgoth reaches in to his pouch and he pulls out the sending stone that he has that's paired to Wilvan's.
Yes.
And he's
North, when we were out in the sand, I realized like we didn't have a way to get a hold of you. Like, so this sending stone, Wilvan has the other one, so you should have this, so we can always make sure that we can talk with each other. Because I've got one for question, so, and sometimes she's around other people, but like you need one. I think you should have one. This is for you. Will you have it?
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. I have to. Speaking of question, I have to go.
Oh, yes, you do.
And he holds up the other sending stone and shakes it like, yeah.
You do. I'm gonna test this one. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Over.
Wilvan, you get a message as you're walking down the stairs.
He takes it out of his pocket and says, yes, I hear you.
Finally.
Listen,
Wilvan, you're supposed to say over.
I'm not doing that. She knows what I'm done. Listen, North, I was fine when Orgoth had the other one, but do not abuse this or I'm taking it away from you.
Yes, Dad.
Over.
Over.
He shoves it in his pocket.
So Orgoth, do you travel to where question is?
No, I go
or-
back to my room
Okay.
and I'm gonna use the message stone
Okay,
because that's what I said I was gonna do.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do.
got it. Okay.
And I'll pull the stone out and say,
Made it back to the cool flame. Everyone is all right. Want to see you, but have to finish here first. Can we have dinner tomorrow?
A few moments pass, and then you hear back, I am so happy that you're back in the city, sweetie, and safe. Is everything okay? Yes, I want to have dinner with you. Tomorrow night, Folsom is fine. Pick me up at the Cobalt Soul.
and Orgoth thinks for a minute, and then he responds back and says,
I will pick you up tomorrow night at 8. Wear the dress that you wore for the party, and I will dress up nice too.
You get a message back. It says, it's a date. Kisses. Okay. Wilvan and Laphus, you go to Mystic Pursuits.
Yay!
And you get there, and Mkesney is there. Let's see how busy it is. It's at mid-afternoon doldrums, where the lunch rushes come, people were out shopping on their lunch break, and the afternoon, it's the middle of the afternoon, and just dead. Nobody's in. She's there. She's got her elbow on her desk, yeah, and she's got her hand in her head. She's a little bit half asleep, and you see in front of her is this sugar glider, and the sugar glider is wearing a goggles and a little like flight helmet thing, like
Oh,
little,
an aviator hat.
yeah. And the sugar glider is asleep too, and she's like, "Welcome to Mystic Pursuits. Yeah, just make yourself, if you need help, I could." Hello, hi, and she wakes up. He sees who it is. Sorry, I was taking a little catnap. And the sugar glider kind of hops up, and then like runs up and kind of into her shirt, and hides.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, that was Cece. Cece, say hello. And you see a little like paw stick up out of her shirt and wave.
Oh, see, Wilvan, you need to get yourself a pet.
Listen, it's not my fault that animals don't like me. It's just the way it is.
Maybe you just haven't found the right one.
He shrugs.
We can always see if we can get you that chameleon.
No, I never made it. You keep talking about this chameleon, but I never saw the thing.
Well, I
did.
you said you liked the chameleon. We can find a chameleon, probably.
We're not here for me.
Chameleon is a desert animal, I forget. I've got an NPC. I can talk now. Yes, a chameleon.
It's not a desert animal.
I don't know. So that's what I hear.
The one from Oncarel, maybe.
A desert animal. That's what I hear. So.
Bearded dragon.
It's
bearded
a fantasy
dragon.
chameleon.
Oh, that you can get a bearded dragon. They also have they're beautiful. Anyways, Kemsney.
Yes.
I have a item that I recently bought.
Oh, what do you have?
Is there a way that I can exchange it? Because I realize that I don't much care for this thing.
Of course. Tell me about this item you have.
She's just gonna pull out this large, kind of like a clown comedic thing where if she leans in and pulls out a little bit at a time, and it's just like this large staff that comes out of her little bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wilvan has definitely never seen before and is catching on to the ruse right now, and he just crosses his arms and watches, sees how it goes.
Yeah, I wanted to know if I can. Certainly, you could feel that it is magic.
And Kesney waggles her fingers, and it's like, oh, yes. Oh, yes, I think you could whack somebody upside the head really nicely with that.
Yeah, if you hadn't noticed, our group, we don't normally, whack people on the heads with sticks.
Oh.
We have this guy, Wilvan. He has his bongo drums. He has his instruments and magic and a sword. We have North, who also uses blades. And we have Orgoth, who punches the shit out of things.
Ooh. I have something. I have just a thing. And she goes into a box and starts pulling out rings and bracelets and things, and soon the entire counter is covered in jewelry. And then she finds it, and it's there's this ring that has these blue diamonds all crusted around it. She's like, "Oh, this is the very very thing. It's a let me find it. It's here. And it's made of platinum too. And you see at the top part that one of the diamonds has been adorned in changed into a stylized fist. And she's like, let me show you. And she puts it on, and she kind of looks at a empty box, And she goes, "Hi-ya!" And 10 feet away, the box goes beep, and it kind of just gets pushed about 3 inches. She's like, I did not hit it very hard, but you can use this to help hit things, and it also lets you hit things a little bit farther away than you normally could, because my arms are not very long.
That was adorable.
Oh, you think I'm adorable? Thank you. And you see Cece kind of come out and go under her shoulder.
And that's adorable too.
So you do a trade? The stick for the ring?
What do you think, Wilvan? Stick for ring?
Well, we've seen what the ring can do. You bought that when I wasn't around, so I'm not quite sure what that stick, you called it, does. So I wouldn't know if it's a fair trade. Anyway, you could give us a demonstration of that one?
You Laphus, you should hit the box. Just try
With the stick?
With the stick, yes.
Okay.
Roll it.
Oh no.
This is a melee weapon attack, so you have to add your strength.
Oh.
Oh shit. 15.
Oh wow. Okay, that's
dump stat.
Girl.
yeah. Dump stat still 15 though.
Yeah.
The staff does a little bit of a glow right before it hits, and the box splinters. Go ahead and roll d6 for me.
And I only do 1 damage anyway.
Oh no.
Okay. Let's see. I need to reach into my little pouch. 2 damage.
2 damage. It's still enough to break a couple of boards. It's like, shoom. It's like I was going to burn that box for warmth later, anyway. So nights get cold in here, especially when it's so damp downstairs, you know. So it's a stick of hitting and a ring of punching.
I think we'll go with the ring.
Yeah. Yeah, let's trade the stick of hitting.
A stick of hitting and a ring of punch.
And she takes the stick and she hands the ring over.
I take the ring and I put it in my little pouch. I think this would be good for Orgoth. I don't feel like I don't want to owe him anything for that dress.
Oh, I don't think that's why he got it for you.
It's just for my own sake.
I think he'll love it. I don't disagree. I think that's a great thing for Orgoth. But even if you got him nothing, I don't think you owe him anything except maybe one of those hugs he likes so much.
I think this will cover the hug. Maybe like the next couple of hugs.
Good call. Maybe I should get him a gift.
Do it. I think he would look good with the hat.
Orgoth is stuck in a group where no one likes hugs. Poor baby.
I think I have some hats down here if you want to look at. So you want a hat for your big friend with the orc friend?
Well, I mean, I imagine the sun gets a little hot when we're out.
I've got just the thing, and she turns around and goes to a rack of hats and like just throws off the hats and pulls out like the fez. No, it's actually a big bonnet kind of thing where it's like a sun hat that goes out, like the brim is like really big. On Orgoth, it'll like go to his shoulders a little bit probably, but.
I was thinking more like a cowboy hat, so that way him and Wilvan can be twinsies.
Oh, I don't know if it needs to go that far.
What's a cowboy?
Kind of a signature look I got.
All right, we're not going to knock off your style.
It's just, do you have anything a little less huge?
Thinks of Orgoth and like, what about this? And it's like a little gray beanie.
Oh. Now that looks hot. Sure. Wilvan, he says, "Do you think you'll like that?" Not really much of a gift giver.
I think he would like anything you give him. Even
Yeah.
if it's inconvenient.
Why not? How much is this?
That's just a 4 copper.
Slams it on the table proudly up here.
One more
Oh.
question.
Yes,
I
yes.
also bought this feather,
Yes. She looks
and
at
I
it.
feel magic coming from it, but I
she-
specifically don't really know what it does.
Wiggles her fingers. And that's a feather token. That's a feather token. Oh. Let me look at that. Let me actually look it up real quick.
Well, what do I do with it? What do I do with it?
I have to find out what kind it is, because you could throw it in the air and it makes.
Should I do it right now?
No, not right now. Some of them make trees. Some of them make a big anchor for a boat. This one is a. Oh no! And she looks at it. Oh. It is
Is it the tree?
No, it's not the tree. It's a bird. However, the bird is big, like really, really big. Do you know what a rock?
Not inside.
No, do you know what a rock is?
Yes.
So you
Looks
throw.
at Wilvan. Oh yeah, we
So-
know.
So you throw this into the air, and then a big bird just appears, and it can fly. These are really nice because normally they're single use effects, but this appears to have a set number of charges. And I believe the number of charges is. That's a nice roll. 17 charges.
For Jesus. A day?
No. After you use up the charges, it goes bye-bye.
Wow.
Got 17 rocks.
Fuck.
The birds do not. You cannot attack with them. You can fly on them, but
Is
no,
it,
no fighting the rock. The rock can fight you.
Average rock size then?
I believe so. Actually, let me click on.
Wilvan kind of shudders a little bit. I think Wilvan has a little bit of megalophobia. Just a touch of it, Not debilitating, but anything that's too big, it's like
A rock is the official D&D size is gargantuan.
yeah, that's a for him he doesn't.
Oh jeez.
That's big.
All right, so not indoors.
Not indoors and not even in an alleyway. I mean, unless you can throw it really high in the air. So, you got to break some windows with this puppy.
Laphus, I'd be careful with that thing.
You're asking the impossible.
Well,
I'm gonna stick it in my hair, like behind my ear.
Okay. Wilvan, the Cece flies over to you, just kind of lands on your shoulder, kind of looking at you. And starts kind of touching your mustache.
Stop. I comb that very precisely.
You see it. You see her take a couple. Well, Cece was a boy. Cece takes a couple of loose hairs and just takes them with her and flies back over to them. I'm guessing.
Ow. Is that common? How you treat your customers?
Why do you do that, Cece? You just. Oh, Cece's looking to build somewhere comfortable. She has various hidey holes places, and she wants to use it to build something comfortable. And your mustache looked very, very comfortable, is what she says.
Well, it is. I liked it the way it was, but I guess CC needed it more than I did. And he's still at smarts, and he looks up. He looks up at Laphus. He says, "See, animals just, boy, we don't get along."
Telling you, bearded dragon. They're quiet. They don't do anything. They could just sit on your shoulder and just watch.
There is a pet store right next door. I think they've got one.
I'm all right. Thank you all. I'm all right.
Yeah, the dwarf right there.
I think
And
I
you see
think
the
after
dwarf
the
wave.
last pet,
see
we're
the-
good. All right, we're done here. I will see you later on, Kesney.
Oh, it's good to see you again. Please, I will keep with about what we talked about earlier. So,
Thanks. Thank you.
He gets a curt little nod from Wilvan as he follows Laphus out.
okay. So let's see. North, where do you go?
I took my short rest,
Yes.
and then you know what? I think I'm just gonna go enjoy the sun a little bit.
Okay. You go
I
to
don't have anything to do, so you know what?
you go to your mother's. I'm assuming to the beach house. You're just gonna
Yeah.
walk around. Okay.
Let's just-
My God. So you go to your mother's, right?
I mean, I go there on foot, just like I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the day.
Okay.
It's been a shit morning.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a bit better. I've
Uh-huh.
stitched up a bit of my stuff.
Okay.
And, yep.
You get back and your mother's not there, middle of the day,
Mhm.
but there's a note on the table. It says, "This came in a diplomatic pouch through magical special delivery." I think it's addressed to you, love, Mom.
Okay, I'm gonna look at whatever it is very carefully
Okay, you open up the pouch
with my sword.
with your sword. Okay, and as you do the pouch, you hear, "Thank you for using Dwendalian Special Services," and the pouch disappears poof, magically, leaving behind an envelope that smells of cinnamon. And there's a single initial on it. And the initial is V. And on the back, there's like a little like heart and a little
Do I
stylized A.
recognize the handwriting?
Oh, you do, yes.
Gonna flip that bitch open.
And little puffs of cinnamon scent is just kind of like, and you look at it, and it's a recipe for cinnamon cookies, but you know that it's not a recipe for cinnamon cookies.
I'm gonna slip that into.
Okay. And I sent that to
gonna-
you earlier today,
Yes.
so
Yes, I.
you can choose whether to read it out loud or not. So
I will maybe in time, but not now. Right now, I
Okay.
am very happy with my little cinnamon cookie recipe.
okay.
And I'm gonna take walkies outside with my little happiness in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
This is a complete flip from how I was feeling
180.
an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Where do you go
happy.
from there?
You know what? I just want to take a nice little walk.
Okay.
I don't want to really go anywhere. Maybe close, like maybe I'm gonna go see Io and tell her that hey, look, I'm back, I'm fine,
Yeah.
didn't die.
I need to ask this because I'm not sure. What was the plan with Galsariad? Is he still like locked up somewhere in somebody's room, or is he like out and about, walking about freely?
Didn't y'all go with him down, and then
He didn't go down.
No, we had him get taken care because he was freaking out.
The rivals
Right,
are
he was
wanted to
saying
go
we have to
down.
go now. We have to go now. So we told him to go wait at the
the rivals
back
are
at the
looking
inn?
after him. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
well, fuck, okay.
He's in the tender care of Maggie and Irvin.
oh, he's doing fantastic then.
Yeah. You actually see, you're walking around and you see at a little like shopping stall, you see Io and Maggie, and there's a man in a cloak Just completely his head covered
Okay.
next to them. Gray cloak.
Oh well. This time I'm going to sneak and try to pop between them
Okay, make a stealth roll.
because it's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I am this person. That's a 17, so it gives me 30.
Okay. It's kind of strange. Like the Io and Maggie do not see you coming. But as you get close and you pop in, you look and you see the gray robed figure staring where you appeared in the Skullcrusher.
Why is he staring?
And he kind of jumps. He's like, "Hello."
You're alive. Wow.
I am alive. Io's like, hey, North.
Hey. Everything went well. I'm still alive. I'm good.
You look like you've had the shit kicked out of you recently. But
Yes.
do you
It
want me
was awesome.
do you need? We can.
I'm good.
You
I
sure?
will rest. I'm okay.
I think Dermot's
I
around
rolled
here
real
somewhere.
good on my hit dice.
Dermot's around here somewhere if you need help.
I'm all right. I just needed to sit down a little bit.
Maggie says, "Shall we have some tea?" And points to a table at a nearby.
I
Restaurant.
love tea.
Galsariad was like, "Well, it's good because I do too."
I hate tea.
And you all four walk over to this table. Galsariad sits down, keeping really covered up.
Why didn't you answer my texts?
Io's like, because I thought he would try to kill me. I think, isn't that answer enough?
I don't kill people.
You would get revenge on me, though, wouldn't you?
That's not what I wanted to do. Do you remember, like, back in Betrayer's Rise, you went, "Oh, trust me, I got a plan," and I went along with it.
It's true. That's very true. But
And then I want to have a talk, and then you go, "No, this person's gonna fucking kill me"? You stupid or what? Take your head out of your own ass.
well, I couldn't because Orgoth broke my wrist.
That was not me. I cannot be responsible for Orgoth's actions. I am not the parental figure of this party. I'm more like the drunk uncle.
Io kind of drunk, giggles a little bit at that. Drunkle.
It's me.
Drunkle North.
No! But yes.
I am sorry I did not talk to you earlier.
It's okay. You treat me like shit. You like that, apparently. You didn't even care about my feelings.
I don't care about your feelings.
Yeah. Now that's more in character.
Between your group and my group, that I believe are
Is it still,
not
which
have,
group are you talking about? Is it this group? Because I don't know if they're your group anymore. More like your babysitters.
Maggie's like, I am a good babysitter.
You're the best, I'm sure. Children love you.
I have a shift reading baby stories at the daycare in the Suncut Bazaar.
Amazing. Love that for you.
Would you like to come?
I mean, if it works with the crazy schedule we're on, yes.
We are actually going there right now. Would you like to come?
Were we? Can I insight check that?
Yeah, you can.
Really? 12?
She's totally lying, but I rolled a 21 on her deception, so She's not lying.
I mean, sure, why not?
Then we shall go. And she like starts to laugh. It's like, ha, 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 I got you.
What?
I got you. It was a joke.
Ha 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 ha.
But I am going there tomorrow to read to the babies.
I don't believe you now.
Is that the way that practical jokes work, Io? And Io's like, you're fine. Stop confusing her.
Oh, so you let the baby have a walk in the sun?
We thought it would be easier if we needed to make a dash for it for any reason whatsoever. If he actually got up on his feet and walked around for a bit.
Is he tied up?
He's been in bed. He was in bed for several days, unable to move.
Is he doing better now? He's standing.
I am right here. You can talk to me.
Are you doing better now?
I am doing much better.
Mm-hmm. But you've been avoiding me.
Are you going to hold that against me now?
Yes. Absolutely. Especially since you could have had someone in your corner faster than you thought. Jesus Christ.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, you tend to make these.
And I'm trying to make up for them so that I can actually keep on living.
Yeah, apparently you showed up somewhere just like babbling nonsense.
I do not remember.
Huh.
And you can tell, no insight check needed. He's definitely not. He knows.
Well, if you want to, at some point, if your guardians will let me, of course, I'm gonna look over at Io and Maggie.
Io raises an eyebrow.
We could have a little chat, and then a glass of something. Casual. No knives.
If you wish to speak with him, we'll just be over there. If you need to speak privately with him, Io says. It is fine. I can handle myself even in my weakened condition.
Oh yeah, you can kick my ass. Sure. I am weakened as well.
And they get up and they go to another table. Maggie looks behind and does like the whole
I'm watching you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's going on with you?
They didn't tell you?
I was on a bit of a schedule. I had someone to run after, maybe stab, did not stab in the end. Then we had a little fun in some hidden compound. Then we had a little fight, and then we had a little sleep, and then I had a little duel, and then I got fucked up. But I won, and then I came back up, I got a little rest, and then I'm here. So I didn't have a lot of time to catch up, really.
Oh, I am infected with rudium.
No, that I knew. And Laphus hugged you.
And something about her cured me. And now I'm seeing visions that I can't understand.
So was it something about her or something about a hug?
She hugged me, and I remember warmth. And I remember...
I mean, that's not how hugs work with Laphus. She's cold.
This was warm. Almost blindingly hot. I remember falling.
There's magic afoot for sure. If we had talked just a little bit, we could have caught it a bit earlier.
I've been infected for weeks.
Yeah.
Before Betrayer's Rise, before Jigao.
Huh. And it got... Well, it looked like that, and I'm gonna just like show one of the cuts that I had.
He looks. Makes a medicine check. I was given a pendant by the Vermilion Dream.
I was stabbed by a sword with that red stuff on it.
You don't look infected. There's no crystals growing out of the wound.
They will grow this fast?
It depends on your constitution. Like literally, constitution saving throw. But
okay. Yes, okay. Well, that's one thing less to worry about.
there is another way you become infected.
Snort it?
That would definitely do it. You must, if you attune to a rudium weapon to gain its powers.
Yeah.
Then there's a chance, a much higher chance of you.
Bound to die from it someday.
I hope not.
I hope not too. Anyways. So, you're still up to stopping what's going on down there?
I am. I still believe there's something down there that needs stopping. And I still feel the urge to... I need you to go.
You need us to go?
Yes. The vision was clear. The four of you, the favored few. I was either to take you or bring you.
Well, have you, in your whole history of being a great mage...
I am a great mage, aren't I?
Trying to butter you up a little bit. Studied a bit of the history of Wildmount?
Little, yes.
You know of Malaysmere?
Oh, the ancient elven city that was destroyed?
Yeah.
A little bit, yes. The rest I can always research.
My father was there.
Before?
Before, during, left. Time is weird in the Feywild. He just like popped in, popped out, and he showed up at the wrong time. It's almost the same premise. There's something below the city. Some people dug a bit too deep, and then the whole city was destroyed. And it corrupted everything around it. And I wanted to have a talk with you about that, but clearly you are not showing up. Because I'm on board. I want to stop that.
Then let us start afresh.
Yeah.
And he speaks in Elven to you and says, I pledge with your help that we will destroy this evil lurking beneath the city before the same thing happens to those you loved and to those you cherished.
That means a lot. Hope we manage to stop that this time. Funny how it's always the clever people who go digging for shit they shouldn't be digging into.
I agree. So, would you like some tea to celebrate
Absolutely. I'm gonna...
Okay, and they go get tea, and they get Io and Maggie to come over. And Orgoth, let's go to you real quick. So, this... actually, let me go around. Like, Wilvan, what do you do after, just in general over the next couple of days?
Wilvan is he's attunes to the drum.
Mm-hmm.
He meditates broods over the clue he was given by his dragon, and he keeps to himself.
Got it.
He has no real goals.
Got it. Okay. Laphus. I keep looking at where Laphus' spot is, and it says Bill Roper right there. So I keep Bill Laphus. Okay, Laphus. What are you doing? I know a little bit of what you're wanting to do. So,
Right now?
I mean, like over the next couple of days, because I know you wanted to talk to Irvin.
Besides that, there's not really much that she would do.
Okay. So let's go to Orgoth real quick, and we'll go to Laphus next. So Orgoth. So you show up for the date. You're muted.
Yeah, the things that he needs to do, only one of which I think we need to concern ourselves about on camera. He's basically between now and the tournament.
Yes.
Is going into a very rigorous training regimen, so he's got to get ready for this fight, and he's using what he knows about Dew of the Mountain and Boris Braggart and the Masked Condor to basically try to prepare for that.
And one thing about the Masked Condor is that you see them at the gym. They're working out, but they never spar, ever. Like they're like helping people. They're like helping somebody get the proper pull-up technique. They're like form. They're always teaching, but they never spar.
Okay. Interesting. While he's at the bowl, at one point, he will also make sure that he leaves the list of names for people that he has promised tickets to.
Okay.
So he's got North, Laphus, Io, Dermot, Maggie, Irvin, Galceriad, because he's serious about the second chance thing. Uma, which was the dwarf that ran the pet stall,
I
plus
forgot
one
his name
for his wife.
Yeah.
Jamon Saord, because he told Jamon Saord he would leave a ticket for them.
Yes.
And then I'm going to ask if I can have someone on the field with me as my trainer.
You can.
Okay, then I'm going to have that be Wilvan.
Okay.
And I'll ask Wilvan about that over the course of that time as well to make sure he's cool with that.
Okay.
That's the intent.
Wilvan, are you cool with that?
I guess we'll see when Orgoth asks.
Okay.
And then question.
Okay.
Questions. My dinner with questions.
You're gonna go Friday night. Laphus, when do you go see Irvin? Like, who should we go first? Who should go first? Let's just go with Laphus.
No, Orgoth can go. Orgoth can go.
So, Orgoth.
Okay. So Orgoth is going to show up at the Cobalt Soul. He's wearing the outfit that he had made for the party. He's gone to a florist and gotten a proper bunch of flowers that he's actually bought this time, not picked. And they are like yellow sunflowers.
Oh.
And he shows up. He's right there on time and goes inside. Says,
I am here for question."
Oh, question. It's always question. And he leaves. And then question, you just hear like the tap of high heels coming down the stone steps. Tap, 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 really like almost running. And the door swings open. And question comes running out. Just gorgeous, gorgeous dress. Comes up to you. It's absolutely just as beautiful. Oh, I love it. And you look amazing. Sweetie, it's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're okay.
Me too. You look, wow, you look beautiful. I got you these.
Oh, sunflowers. You can't even. Oh, these are so rare. You must have played. These are so expensive here. Oh, I love them.
You're worth it.
She blushes.
So I thought we would go and maybe have some dinner at the riverfront.
Okay. Orgoth, I want you to tell me something.
Nice
Shh. She takes your hand, says, "You need to tell me. We are a couple now. If you're going to put yourself into danger, I need to know about it. Okay? You can't forget about me. You let me know where you're going.
Okay. Okay.
I really care about
So-
you, and I don't want anything bad to happen to you.
Oh. Okay. Uh, um, so is there a place we could talk about this, like not in the lobby? Then.
Yeah, yes, of course. I just want to make sure we're okay.
And I think over dinner,
Yes.
then somewhere and with a table, and he's like, "Oh," and
so we're still a couple, right? So that's like
Yes.
I didn't break that. I didn't mess that up
No.
because it's still it's new to me, right?
Yes, but you have not shown a pattern of one mistake does not make you a horrible person, Orgoth. It does not. One mistake is not a red flag. If it was a repeated number of things, maybe. I was just worried about you.
Why? You don't have to worry about me, but I'm kind of glad you were, if that makes any sense.
I care
I
about
mean,
you.
you said it's not a pattern, but like we really don't know.
Right,
very much
exactly. We
about each
haven't
other.
developed. This is technically what our second or third date. It's our third date.
Well, it's like our second date. Well, it's second and a half. We had a practice date, and then we had a real date, and then we had a party that didn't happen.
I thought
And
that
this,
first.
so I don't know.
I thought that first
It's-
time was a real date. Just so you know.
I thought it was the one was a practice date.
No, it was,
Was
a
that
real
a real
date.
date?
It was a real date.
Oh, I'm really bad at this.
You're not
Okay.
bad, Orgoth.
So, well, I mean, I'm not bad. I'm bad at this. I don't practice because
You are inexperienced. It's okay.
and because look, I don't know if this makes any sense, but like I don't know a lot about you. You don't know a lot about me. It's happening like really fast, but I like it. But I want to know everything. I want to know like all your favorite things and where you grew up and about your family.
Oh, so you want to
because-
ask a question of the question?
I guess so. Lately I've just really been reminded that like the most important things is our friends and our family. And you and me, we're friends already. I guess we're more than friends, maybe a lot more than friends. And I guess I'm just sorry I haven't been around enough to get to know you more.
Well, let's make sure that we do. Like, we can see each other every day. I'm fine with that. Like, whatever we want to hang out, you just let me know. Give me a little ring-a-ding.
Oh, okay. And I guess that's not. I guess. I mean, the same goes for you.
Of course.
You're better about it than I am.
I know what I want. And I want you as my boyfriend.
Oh, like an official thing.
Yeah. I mean, we're dating. This is our third date.
Okay. I don't. Yeah. I don't know how soon that's supposed to happen, but I guess that sounds right. I don't know. Do you have a lot of experience with that? Is that the time it takes?
It happens when it happens, Orgoth.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, don't stop apologizing. Be confident in yourself. I see you. I'm most attracted to you when you are confident in yourself. That's the Orgoth I really, really like to be around. Okay?
Okay. All right. That makes sense. So, I have another question for you then, and I will just ask you confidently,
Okay.
since that is what you like.
It is what I like.
I think I need your help with something.
Of course.
And it's something about family, because I don't know if you know if I told you, but I didn't know my father, except what my mama could tell me, which really wasn't that much. Because I found out that she can't tell me things, like she's magically prevented from telling me things.
She must have some sort of spell that is preventing her.
And I have these little clues about who my father might be, or maybe things he's done. And one of them is a bedtime story that my mama used to tell me about a hero named Veneer.
And she takes out a notebook with blue fabric wrapped around it. Like, it looks like she did it herself. Like, she designed this journal. And she opens it up, takes a quill feather, ink pot, and starts writing down everything you're saying.
And I'm pretty sure he was a drow. And in the stories, this Veneer was a hero, defeating evil cities and using martial prowess to overcome his enemies. And I don't know if Veneer is a real part of the drow side of my heritage, or just a story that my father told my mama, and then she made it into a bedtime story for me. But it feels important to me. And you're maybe like one of the smartest, or the smartest person that I know, Quizzle, and maybe the last person that cares about me the most, because you don't never ask what I can do for you. I mean, except that one time when we followed the wizard to the bar, but that ended up being really fun because it was a real date, I guess. But you just want to be around me for me. So I guess I'm hoping you can help me find out more about who I am, because that's gotten confusing.
We have, we are in a library. I mean, I work in a library, and there are other libraries on Corel. But not only that, we can reach out. There are spells, legend lore spells, that if we get close to an answer, perhaps a spell would reveal the answer to us. I think it may take some time and a lot of research, and I think I can help you.
That would be wonderful, and like we could maybe I could help, and then we could spend a lot of time together, because I want to know all the things about you too.
I love to read everything. I love the research. And she just starts going off and telling you about books, and she tells you about her favorite bookstore, and she tells you about her second favorite bookstore, and her third favorite bookstore, yes. And she just has a wonderful, like this. She has no family in Ank'Harel, and in fact, her family is from Taldore, and she came over here on a vacation with them, and went into saw the libraries of the Cobalt Soul, and stayed, and became an assistant researcher.
And Orgoth is just absorbing everything that he can, and is working super hard at being a good date.
And it's a great date. Like, you're very, 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 because you're paying like you're paying attention. The at one point you see kind of Parker kind of peek out for a second and then duck back in. Like, you more feel it than anything, but
Mm-hmm.
but
And I think when he feels that, like, he thinks at Parker, like, not now.
and then
It's
Parker
not
just
done.
kind of, yeah. And you have a wonderful time. And Question is very happy and gives, and you have a wonderful like goodnight kiss at the end. So. And it's like, see you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, yes, I will. I have to train,
And then he kind of like really quickly goes through his day. Like, I do this, but then we could meet and we could do this thing. And he gets like super excited and trying
And she's
to
and
plan
she's
out.
making she's got like a little like goes to the back of her book and starts a list. Like this is called a checklist, and she has many checklists in it. So.
And then the last thing he says is, he says, I put a bunch of people's names on the list to get into the tournament on Sunday.
Yes. I'll be there.
I've
got my ticket.
I didn't put yours on because I want you to come on my arm, not to just go with everyone else. So
I'll be there. What do you want me to wear?
Well, you know what? It's gonna be pretty dirty, and there's a lot of blood and stuff. So, well, you know, something that you know, you don't mind if it sees the adventure of the sporting arena.
And she nods and says, I would be honored. I would love to be your date.
Okay.
To support my man.
And he smiles and he leans in, and right before he leaves, gives another kiss, and he says, "So was that pet name okay? Was that okay?"
Yes. Quizzy?
Because it's Quizzle just made me like, yeah. It just, I don't know, because Question and I don't know. It made me smile like it did when
it was really. It made me smile too.
Okay, good night.
And he just like goes off with that excited 16-year-old energy of like, I kind of don't know what to do with myself anymore. And he's like a happy puppy. And off he goes.
Laphus.
I'm here.
Yay. So Irvin comes to pick you up for a date. And he's going to take you to a music hall. And apparently like a rowdy, like he's got seats up in a balcony where he can you can see everything that's happening down on the floor below. And it's a beautiful, but on the way there he asks you about so how have the last 2 days been?
Not bad. I think me and North kind of found some even ground.
It's there, I'm sure.
Just some of it. We're starting to.
I'm glad you're both trying.
Sure.
I would hate for the Favoured Few to break up. They're kind of one of my favorite bands. That's a joke.
I was gonna say, oh no, please don't.
And the carriage pulls up outside of this music hall, and there's lots and lots of people there. And he helps you down, and there's a side entrance that he takes you and shows like the person there's like a big bouncer guy, and he's shows a little pass to the guy, and the guy actually like lifts a little like like a rope and lets you in up these stairs to a balcony where there's like a private, not really private, but there's like the tables are really far spaced apart where there's not people, but down below it's just like a mass of people, and there's a band on stage like, playing music nonstop, loud, raucous. People are having fun, drinking, but it's quiet enough, like there's not people like crammed up close to your table, so you can still talk and everything. And Irvin's like looking at you, and he's giving you. He looks to be really tired. Like, make a medicine check, actually.
Okay. Medicine's not that great. Where is it's a 14.
14. That's enough. he maybe hasn't slept since you last saw him.
Hey, you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I think I've just been worried about gals and you and everything, and he like rubs his eyes and his eyes are red, and he says, I've been having trouble sleeping at night, so I just and I don't want to just get drunk and pass out. That's not the way to do these things, but maybe I should get some sort of magic or something. I can't sleep.
Is there something on your mind or something just not letting you sleep?
It's just my mind is like buzzing. It feels like I can't concentrate. I don't know how to describe it.
Maybe we should just get out of here and let's just take you to bed.
I don't. This is the first time I've seen you in a couple of days.
Yeah, and I'd rather not see you when you're like this.
Okay.
Here, I'll help you up,
Okay.
and I will get you to your room.
When you put your hands on his arm, he kind of flinches for a second, like he was like unexpected, and then he stands up, and you walk down to the carriage again, and it's not actually that far. Like it's closer to, the Cool Flame. It's only a few blocks away. But he wanted to do the whole carriage thing and be romantic, but he's kind of like not really drunk, just sort of like unsteady. He's very unsteady, and you get him back to the mongoose from the carriage, and you're walking up to the front, and he looks at you and says, oh, sorry about that. I'm really... He looks a little mad. Like he's like, not mad at you, just sort of mad at the situation.
Don't just get some sleep. The moment you feel better, then we can go out. But it's not fun if you're just gonna be like this.
I understand. I understand. Then he looks at you, and his eyes get big, and he grabs your wrist. He's like, "Stay away from me! No! Oh!" And his eyes just get big. You see kind of a flash through them, and he pushes you, and you fall back. And he's like, "No! Just stay away from me!" And he runs down the street.
What? 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 What?
And you look, and Pollux comes around the corner.
What? No. What?
And Pollux actually is like, and he comes over and kneels down.
What?
What? Laphus, what happened? Why did he push you? Pollux actually looks a little angry. Like he saw Irvin push you.
Laphus is flabbergasted right now. Her mouth is kind of just open, and she's just, why? What?
It's okay. It's okay. You need to. It's here. And he pulls out his lute. He's like, you need to calm down. It's like something bad just happened to you.
What? You fucking pushed me.
If love truly makes you blind, then there is no need to see. But the stars in your hair, in your eyes, they're more beautiful than the night skies. Look at me, here I am, just for you, waiting too desperately. And suddenly there's a shadow coming around you, waiting for desperately to yell out. And suddenly the shadow, and you see Tatters there in the shadows, like grabbing you, come with me. And suddenly, boom, you're gone. And Pollux is like, what? And Tatters, like in an alleyway close by, says, Were we expecting someone new? Is that what is happening?
I was expecting my boyfriend.
Pollux is like, Laphus! Off in the distance. Laphus! Can we talk? Is this a good time?
I just got pushed by my boyfriend. Don't know what's up with that. This guy's just singing to me, very off key.
I was not.
Yes, it's a good time.
Well, let's talk. So, things are happening very quickly. The veil is officially broken off from the chain. And we're in need of mages. We came to an agreement down below when I was invading the Veil's HQ. I'm looking for and she pulls down her hood, and she's a human woman. This is the first time we got a good look at her. A human woman with sun-kissed skin, thick, long brown hair that reaches past her shoulders. She's tall and fit, but not bulky. And her eyes are a deep brown, and she's smiling, but it's kind of hiding what she's thinking, her emotions. And she's like, I don't know who you work for, or if you're part of an organization, or you're just like a solo act, but my group, we are in need of mages. Powerful mages. Magic users of all sorts. And we just had an influx of cash, thanks to me and you in our agreement downstairs. We could pay you handsomely. Make sure that you're set for life. What do you say?
I say that man is not worth the 3 minutes of effort his parents put in. I am gonna go.
You've got my card. Come find me if you need to.
She is just gonna walk away.
Okay. Over the next day or so, like, Irvin is just nowhere to be found. Like, actually, like, some of the rivals have been like asking people, like, hey, have you seen Irvin? I haven't seen him around. He was supposed to take his babysitting shift with gals, but he's not sure where he is. And on Sunday, Dalianson, the entire town wakes up and make their way to the Bowl of Judgment for the celebrations leading up to the tournament.
Hey, Wilvan. So today's the day. And I want to know, will you stand with me on the field? Like, I feel like I fight my best when you're there.
Yeah, but those that stay on the field usually are either fighters or trainers, are they not?
Yeah, you'd be there as my trainer, like my eyes, to make sure like Stig isn't trying to pull some shit, or that the other contestants aren't doing stuff. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm inspired to be a better fighter when you're there.
Orgoth, I'll be there. With bells on, not literally, of course, but
That's good. That wouldn't be good. Yeah.
I don't. I'm no trainer. I haven't taught you a thing. What you are is all thanks to you. But I'll stand with you.
I mean, that's not true, though. I mean, think about it. The very first time we met, you taught me something. You taught me not to take people for granted, and not to judge people by how they look. That was the very first lesson you taught me. And so that's what I need. people to remind me of those things.
Orgoth, it would be my honor.
And as you see a crowd walking past, like in the stands, and they're like shouting down at you, Orgoth, Orgoth, Skullcrusher, Orgoth, Skullcrusher, and you look across and you see the 3 other combatants, like getting ready, stretching, preparing their weapons, and that's where we're going to stop for the day.
Before that,
Yes, before
Laphus
that,
is
yes,
going to head over to Orgoth
yes.
and just good luck. Break a lot of legs. This is for you. And she hands him the little ring that she bought for him.
And I just posted it in the chat.
Noise.
I feel like you're going to need this eventually.
Do you want to read what that
Okay.
is? Do it like a...
Oh, I'm looking at it.
Okay.
Awesome. He'll take it.
Oh, that's really nice, Laphus. Thank you. That's really thoughtful. I appreciate it. It's
And he puts it on a finger, and he's like,
it's good to have friends.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And that's where we're going to stop for the day.
That's good. That's a good ending.
That's
I like
a
that.
great ending. I love
Have
that.
friends.
Thank you all so much. I give it inspiration again if I could. This was an
I'm gonna
amazing
put it on top of my other.
You can do anything you want.
double
You can double up.
inspiration.
Wow, that double inspiration, that means that we all do have natural 20s next time.
No.
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 Too much power.
We're a little bit over, but not bad. Let's go around and do our wrap up.
Hey everybody, this is Bill. I've been playing Orgoth Skullcrusher. You can find me on the socials at Bill Roper or at Bill Freakin' Roper. Either one, you'll find me. It has been an absolute delight to have everybody here. Jaiden, thanks for braving hotel internet to get on board. We all have done that and know how tough that is.
Yay.
And for everybody who shows up while we are doing this live in the Twitch stream, thank you so much for being here. It is always about us, I think, having fun doing this, but trying to come up with something that's also hopefully enjoyable to listen to.
Yes.
Hey everyone, this is Jaiden. I was playing Laphus. You can find me on the socials at Foxshot Fallout on the Twitter. Just make sure that you're over 18 plus, please. And you could also find me hanging around on the Discord a lot, and also Final Fantasy. If you ever want to talk to me, DM me, we can play. Same for League. I hate League of Legends, but I will play it.
For you, listeners.
Who's your main?
Just for you.
Who's your main?
Oh, I have a lot of them. So no, I'm not going to get into it.
Folks, thanks for listening. This is Ross. I've been playing Wilvan Grandmane. You can find me on the socials at GriffRM. And I don't really have anything to play. I'm moving next week, so send me those healing thoughts, because that process always sucks. But in the meantime, go check out our link tree and see everything that we have to offer on there. Everything from the Discord to our YouTube channel that you should subscribe, and even our TeePublic store, because we've been adding some stuff there, and I think more is coming. So keep eyes out and check us out on all the socials.
Hey everyone, this is Jaime. I'm playing North the Lapuhs Roguelock. You can find me on Twitter, Tumblr, Art, Inkblot, potato art fight soon, if these get fixed by then. At Suburban Cryptic. As per usual, I'm gonna plug the Patreon. We have free tiers that you can subscribe to if you like what you're hearing here. We also got some fun exclusives over there, so thanks for encouraging us, be it just by listening to it, or by listening to us, or by subscribing to the Patreon. And to my fellow artists / musicians / people who work on a keyboard all day, don't forget to fucking stretch.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Stretches like that. Stretch your wrists. Do it.
Mhm.
Stretch your wrists.
That's real.
And my name is Ron Murphy. You can find me on Twitter at Ron88Keys RBDM. Please follow us on Twitter at Severed Sons D&D. You can find the Rhyme of Frostmaiden podcast on any podcasting platform. Share us with all your friends. This episode will be released next week on the podcast and on YouTube. We are skipping next week. We will be off. We'll be dark on the 31st, I think is the date. And so we'll be back here live in 2 weeks. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast, getting a critical role on all our listeners and our fans. Keep on rolling, and bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Bye.